You're about to go on stage now, here in Ahoy. This is your third time in Holland?
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Third
like
time?
that.
Have you seen some of Holland already, or is it just you come in and you just do a show and you have to leave again?
Actually, we stayed. You know, we've been in the studio in Amsterdam. No, we spent some time here. You know, I mean, sometime for us is like a day or two.
Yeah.
A couple days, yeah.
So how long have you been touring now? You've been on the road for a year or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Does it wear you out?
I think Pras said that. I think we've only slept in our own beds maybe like 15 times this year. So
Gee.
It's tough, but I mean, we have a love for the music, so that's why we do it. Chase it around the world.
So when the album came out, when was it? February.
Mm-hmm. In the States.
Yeah, but did you know by then? When did you come to Europe for the first time?
The first time I came to Europe this year was in April.
March.
March?
I think so.
Okay, March.
For promotion, right?
And before that, you were touring the
April was
States.
after the Smoking Group, so.
You were touring the States.
No. We came before Smoking Group.
I mean, after
Ready or Not.
Yeah, so which was April.
Yeah.
And before that, you were touring the States.
Yeah.
So but you were touring. How do you say? Your first album came out like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And you started touring after that, and you haven't stopped since.
No, not really. No.
And we stopped. We was working on the second album.
Second album, yeah.
And then we went back on the road after we dropped the second album.
So yeah, you haven't had time yet to be working on the third album.
Actually, we work on music constantly, as you can see. Wyclef over here with the guitar.
Is this the typical way that you work on the music or on an album?
Most of the time, most of the time. It starts with a vibe, maybe Clef's on the guitar, maybe hum something, and it just, it comes about like that.
But you're together all the time. I mean, doing the music, performing, don't you get tired of each other sometimes? Honestly.
Actually, you know what? Actually, we're pretty cool. You know what I mean? We do get tired of each other, but...
Because I hear from everybody says that you guys are like family and you're really close.
Yeah, I mean, but that's why we're really cool. It's like a family for real. I mean, we argue like brothers and sisters, but that's to be expected. But we're real tight. We're real tight.
So how do you maintain your sanity on the road, but not only on the road, but I mean, being in the spotlight the way that you are now? Because, 3 years ago, you didn't know this was coming.
I think you have to focus on the things that are really important. And even though the success and the fame is, it's nice to have somebody acknowledge and appreciate what you do, but we did this music way before we had, any fans or any record deals. And
but
that's what we try to center ourselves around that,
but you can't deny that it does have an effect.
Yeah, it does, but I'm not a party person. Wyclef's not a party person. Pras doesn't really get down with parties that much, so we basically stay within our own little community. You're not gonna know too many people who can say that they saw us out here, or they were drinking with us over here. It doesn't, we're real personal.
Yeah.
Real tight within our own clique. So, we keep our head and our eyes on God, and and just for us, it's like a really, really seriously, not to sound corny or anything. It's a real musical thing.
Yeah.
It's about studio. It's about catching the inspiration in order for us to be able to evolve musically and always be better next time, and deeper and more musical and more
I got a radio.
All right.
About to turn this shit on. All right.
Very much pressure.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the hottest station right out here in Rotterdam.
All right, that's not it. So we gotta keep going.
To come to you, and oh God, name that thou art our only King.
You tune it, Claire.
Pick up your microphone.
Ah, that's what you were looking for. What? Yeah.
How many mics do we rip? How many mics do you rip?
I get frustrated when I rhyme. Thinking of all the kids that try to do this for all the wrong reasons. Seasons change, mad things we can raise, but it all stays the same like the love Dr. Strange. I came like the rapper. You bet like a snapper when they do that. Got your whole block saying do that. And boy, they knew that. It was you who was irregular. Sold your soul for some secular music. Why? Cause you use that. Loop over and over. Claiming that you got a new style. hips are futile, who's child? If you round, brainwaves are still round. You can't create, you just wait to take.
How many mics do we rip under the lid? Seven. Hey, hey, how many mics do we rip under the lid? Many money, many. I used to be underrated. Now I take higher, makes my shit constipated. I'm more concentrated. On my day off with David Sonnenberg, I play golf. Run through Crown Heights, screaming out. Yo, problem with no man. Before black, I'm first you man. Appetite to write like Frederick Douglass with a slave hand. Sweet press, a word to Papa. I ain't going under. Yo, one day I have a label and make deals with Tommy Mottola. Mama always told me, you're one in a million. Yo, always watch your back, never tangle with Haitian Sicilian. Now I got a record deal. How does it feel? I'm never gonna survive unless I get crazy like Seal. Cause the whole world's out of order. So at night the fiends dance on Greek with John Travolta. One got slaughtered as he caught blood from his mouth. The other tried to duck and caught a left with my Guinness style. Brother, could you get this through your head? It's a setup. It's scoping us with the imp. How many mics do we rip? How many mics do you rip? Too many MCs, not enough mics. Exit your show like I exit the turnpike. Dicey dynamite like Dolomite. Double deuce the light, I don't take Van Dyke. Starlight to star bright, the breeze come out at night. Like my man, why I wear my sunglasses at night. My panache will marshal entourage. Squash the squad and hide their bodies under my garage. And when the cops come looking, I be booking the Brooklyn. Leave their trails broken, flipping, talking to a broken. A clean getaway like Alec Baldwin. Driving in my fast car plane. How many mics do we rip on a delay? How many mics do we rip on a delay? Many money,
Wait.
I know you started out, when you started out as a group, you had certain goals and ideals, and the lyrics that you write are about certain issues that you want to get under the attention of the audience. And then all of a sudden you get so successful and you get in when you get in certain charts, I mean, isn't it hard to stay true to the music that you originally set out to make?
Stay true to it. Well, see, me personally, I don't like when you do get to that level, you know. Then all of a sudden everybody wants to tell you how to do what it is that you do naturally. But like, for example, you have Wyclef, who's doing an album like for Haiti, for Martinique and Guadeloupe, and like just the world in general, all the Creole-speaking countries, and compa music and zouk music, that's the roots. You know, it's going back to the roots. It can't be denied that way. So that's not a record that you're going to find on #1 on Billboard charts, because not everybody will be able to understand. But the music is real. And the music is true.
You need to do projects like that to stay
definitely
real.
No, I mean it's beyond that. When you're saying staying real, it's all a state of mind.
That's a state of mind. Yeah.
It's a state of mind. It's not, as it seems. You know what I'm saying? You have young spirits and you have old spirits. So you have old spirits. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the Bob Marleys, the Marvin Gayes. The rough side of it is the record industry. So you have Stevie Wonder. So people like that. I mean, it don't matter what chart you get on. The way we look at it is, if we was at #1, this interview wouldn't be taking place anyway. So we give this interview no value at all. The only people we give value to is, I don't talk, you know what I'm saying?
He don't hold his tongue.
The only people we give value to is those fans that really support us. So that's why
those are the same fans that want to see interviews like this, right?
Yeah, but the whole thing is, but the whole thing is, if I look at it like, I do like 1,000,001 interviews, right? So if I look at it like every time I'm being interviewed, like, wow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. This. I want everybody to look at me the same way I look at everybody, with the two eyes. And it's like, the reality of it is, if it wasn't for the people watching, the Fugees wouldn't be where they're at right now. So that's the reality of it. So I can't value certain things.
Plus, our strongest platform is our music. So
like that.
Yeah, but the music makes you wonder, like, okay, I hear what you're saying, I hear the message. I'm trying to understand because I don't know if I get the message the way you want me to get it.
No,
but I want to know, like...
But it's the message is as simple for a little kid to understand that can't understand. But you might be 90 years old and don't understand it. But for those who are chosen, not everybody speak the same language, but everyone understands the beat of music.
That's right.
So for those who understand the movement, as far as we concerned, those who are supposed to get it already got it.
They got it.
Because way before the score was number one or number 2 or number 3 on the chart, it was killing where it needs to be killing.
And we can't be expected to explain or analyze something that we don't even... we don't even use that energy to make it. It's like, for us, it's a creative thing. It's an inspiration. To sit here and try to analyze and pick my brain about how I came up with this, it'll never happen because that's not how I came up with it. I came up with it because I felt it.
So when it's time to write, it's no compromise. It's like this. You know
that's
what I mean?
That's what it is. You can't hold your tongue.
So you can't, because at the end of the day, none of this is going to matter. I ain't going to be here. You ain't going to be here. Camera ain't gonna be here.
No, but the music is gonna. The music is.
That's the point. That's the point. The music will be there.
So that's the only thing that really matters.
Yeah, but can't you understand that people outside want to understand, like, who was it? Who was Lauryn? Where did she get the? Okay, she felt a certain way and she sang it in a certain way, but how come she felt like that? How come she was able to express herself like that?
Sometimes you get media that I guess they figure that whoever that person is sleeping with determines, you know what I'm saying, what inspiration they got for a song. And to me, that's stupid. That's dumb. So, in that sense, we don't even pay attention to that side of the media. Personally, for myself, I think you will get, the greatest or the most clearest description of me in the songs that I sing. Unless you know me personally. Because, what really can I tell you about myself in a 10-minute interview? My mother's name is Valerie. Born in New Jersey.
Yeah.
This is the Music Factory.